What's up? It's your boy Carcino here. And guys, I know you heard about what happened about a week ago with Tyreke Evans. And I waited to do the video because I wanted to really sit down and have time to be clear about it. I didn't want it to be a video I do and it just goes over people's heads. And no one catches it. Or it just gets lost in the shuffle. I didn't want to do that with that video. Not with this one. Because this is a growing problem in the NBA right now. That everybody ignores until it's a major problem and everybody's out. You see, Tyreke Evans and Mayo, and there have been others. But those two have been suspended from the NBA on the professional level and been banned for 2 years. Now, needless to say, Mayo was Rookie of the Year on his way. He was on his way. Rookie of the Year, USC Trojan, one of the top collegiate players. I won money because I bet that he was going to be Rookie of the Year. Everybody's like, man, this guy's going to turn it around. He's going to have an outstanding career. I remember him giving Westbrook the business. So, once he was drafted and came into the league, his rookie year, and he won the award in Memphis, things started to happen. He got into a fight with Tony Allen over a card game. Next thing you know, he tested positive for a steroid, which violated the anti-drug program. He was blaming some over-the-counter supplements for the positive test, and blamed that he got an energy drink from a gas station and it contained the banned substance. So that was the first time. Then his career started to just decline, and it kind of like tapered down, and he was just averaging 15-4 and shooting basically almost 30% from the field. So Mayo started to, taper off a little bit. His production just dropped considerably after the All-Star break, and he was just not the same player he used to be. So the Dallas Mavericks declined a player option on him and let him become a free agent. He got a 3-year deal with the Milwaukee Bucks. But something was wrong with his game. And they just couldn't put a finger on it. Like, what's wrong with Mayo's game? Like, his decision making was off. His finish around the rim kind of wasn't the same no more. He didn't have that extra level that he used to possess. That wasn't there anymore. So something was different. But what made him what he was he was a playmaker, and he wasn't making plays anymore. So he started to play for the Knicks, and he was saying he was having issues with conditioning. and he played like 15 games, or no, he played like 52 games in 2013, and 2014-15 season run around, and here he comes again. It looked like he was gonna bounce back. He had some games where he's scoring 20-some points a game, but his whole demeanor is off. Now he's in the playoffs with the Bucks. He hit a clutch 3-point shot. He's playing the Bulls, I remember, and I think he made the season debut or something. And Jason Kidd noticed something. He pulled a hamstring, and they were like, something's wrong with this guy. And Jason Kidd could see the man was fried. Fried. Then he was out the rest of the season. Said he had a fractured right ankle. And while he was home dealing with the pain of the ankle, they got him for abusing the drug policy. Now, they never said what drug it was, but the man kept getting high. So they were like, look, around the 2018-19 season, you will be eligible for reinstatement. Okay? We're in the 18-19 season. There's no O.J. Mayo. Nobody's checking for him. Okay, so he went to go play internationally, playing in Puerto Rico somewhere, where he's, barely playing. And he was released in the summertime. Now he's going to play overseas in Taiwan now. So now he's going to just do the whole China circuit and play over there. Out the NBA. Former Rookie of the Year. Then we got who? Tyreke Evans. Another great prospect, Rookie of the Year. Who was compared to LeBron James. And he's banned right before the age of 30. Such a disappointment. Evans was with the Kings. One of the best players that year. Had a great jump shot. His finish at the rim was just tremendous. The decision making, defense. Tyreke Evans was that guy. LeBron wanted him on the team. Like, man, for like guys he wanted to acquire and get on the team, he was hoping that he can get Sacramento and they can get Tyreke Evans on the team because Tyreke was incredible. But hanging out with Zebo, getting smoked out, thinking it's nothing. Not everybody can handle smoke. Your lungs ain't his lungs. This is a 6'6", 220 force. He was at the point guard position, playing the 2-guard position, attacking with reckless abandon. They was like, this the next D Wade. This the next Bron. Next thing you know, injuries. Then he come back with this lackadaisical effort with the jump shot. Then the Kings are back in the lottery. Now his usage rate is going down. And Isaiah Thomas is starting to get the ball more than Tyreke. But something was off. His aggression is gone. His finish at the rim is gone. Something is going on with this kid. His mannerisms change. He don't seem that into the game. So they said, you know what? This guy needs to change the scene. So they traded him to the Pelicans. So they put him on the six-man role. He was doing great. But after that first year, back on the draw. He was doing well. Looked like he was managing to do. Then he got injured. Here come the knee surgery. And after that knee surgery, ain't nothing to do. Sitting around the crib. Gotta get high. Can't let that dro go. Gotta smoke away the pain. So after that, the Pacers took a chance on him and said, we remember him when he was great. He might help us out. We're going to give him a one-year deal for $12 million. That is outstanding for Tyreke Evans. He looked to be like the piece they needed to get to the next level. But his game was so worn down by the end of his career. His outside jump shot was gone. I mean, he was just like a broken player. And every other part of his game was gone. And without that, it was a very disappointing season for Tyreke Evans. Then we come out to find out he's got a 2-year ban for violating the anti-drug policy that the NBA have in place. Now it's 2 years for him to be reinstated, which basically means he better start touring overseas because guys like this don't make it back. Because one, they don't see that they have a problem. They don't see this as a problem. They see it as, why is everybody tripping? The rules should be bent and broken for me. This rule shouldn't exist, but it does. So until it don't exist no more, you gotta abide by them. So why complain about them? You knew the rules when you showed up. So don't cry for me, Argentina. There's plenty of players that's playing this game that don't have to get high. If you got a problem where you think, oh, I need this, I got all these problems, it's an addiction problem, well, then go to rehab. They got plenty of programs for you to be in there. And whenever millions of dollars is not enough to motivate you to play basketball, getting high comes before playing basketball, you choose the dro over making the money to pay for the damn dro, I think you all got a goddamn problem. And everybody should be in rehab. 100%. Now, that's said and done, I'm going to leave it there. Because there's other players out there, they just getting off. They know who they are. I don't have to single them out. Okay? They know who they are. You don't want me to single you out. So I won't. But there's other NBA players out there, there's NFL players out there, and you guys keep making an excuse for weed. There's no excuse in the world to smoke weed. Okay? None whatsoever. There's no excuse for it. This has been one of the biggest detractions of the black community. Since 1992, there have been a tremendous boom since the Chronic album came out of smoking weed. And it has become publicized, and it has been the cool thing to do, when before if you was smoking, you was considered a loser. Now it's like, oh, he's cool, he got the drug. So because that happened, and the Chronic and all that stuff, that whole smoked out era led to people getting high more often because they wanted to be with the cool kids. And now you see what happened. The side effects of smoking weed is rearing its head more than any other benefits, because there are no damn benefits. So if you see that and you know that, then you know that there's no benefit from smoking weed. People are like, man, what if you got glaucoma? Yeah, well, it don't clear up nothing. If you got glaucoma, you still ain't gonna be able to see. You're just gonna be high. Man, people, it used to be a medicine to cure people. Weed don't cure anything. It numbs the pain. So it makes you numb. So yeah, if you definitely need to be numb at a certain point, yeah, that could make you numb. There's a lot of other drugs that can make you numb. What about alcohol? That's the biggest thing they say. Every smoker. More people die from alcohol than to do weed. Weed is a long time deterioration. Okay? You will get destroyed and tore up faster smoking weed than drinking, to me. But all of it is an addiction. If you can't, alcoholism is a problem. Plenty of people have a beer or two, don't mean they finna go crazy. I wouldn't advise drinking liquor and playing basketball. We seen what happened with LeBron. That's gonna alter your game. You ever heard of DUI? Driving under the influence? They test for alcohol all the time, buddy. He was like, but not at the jobs. Like they test for weed. The policy is the policy. When you signed to work at that place, if you didn't like the policy, it was in place. It ain't like they hired you and changed the rules. The rules have always been there. So until the government decides to change the rules, it is what it is. But this irritates me. It irritates me to a fault. I can't stand it. Because to me it's stupid. A lot of people out here starving to death, and you throwing away millions of dollars because you want to smoke weed. That's just the dumbest. NFL player walked away because he want to smoke weed. Man, y'all people better wake up out there. Want to pop mollies? This dude older than me talking about popping mollies. I'm like, dude, what the hell are you doing? Well, I was going off of Molly. Why? You too old for that. What you trying to get all out of it? Huh? You trying to get a 17-year-old? 18-year-old idiot? Because that's the person that you're going to get is an idiot. Nobody with any sense would even go down that route. And for veterans like Zebo and them, getting your teammates smoked out ain't the good thing to do, especially when you're trying to win games. But you look at them, and it seemed like the type of team that was trying to win games back then. They were like, look, just getting our check, kicking it. But he's a grown man, so I fought him. But for all the veterans out there, stop getting your teammates smoked out. That don't benefit you. So, anyhow, man, I hope you guys donate to the page. I'm going to premiere this video, so if you're watching it now, you're watching the premiere. How you guys doing out there? I rarely use that premiere thing because it don't really work. But hopefully this one works, because I want people to hear this. You know, you can donate to the page. I think they got the donate button right there in the Streamlab. Hit it up, because we will be going live for the finals. So you guys leave me messages and we'll talk to you guys. If you leave numbers, we're going to be calling you through the finals. So game 1 starts in 2 days. So we'll be ready. And that should do it, man. Because I don't want to keep harping on this. I'm just mad, man. It pisses me off when I see people waste. It's their life, but how selfish can you be? Think about your family, your kids, your wives. You know? It's like so selfish. And mostly weed smokers, you know, are the most selfish people on earth. They can't leave that draw alone. They will sacrifice everything to get some draw. They'll leave you stranded somewhere. Oh, yeah, man, I was supposed to come get you, man, but I had car trouble, man. No, you didn't. You went to go find the weed, man, and he wasn't there. You went to chase him down. The most shystiest people you know are people that get high the most. They always trying to swindle something so they can get a bag. It's sad. It's real sad. That's why I will never try to depend on a pothead ever in life to do anything. They shysters. And they gonna say, you got friends who smoke weed. Yeah. But that's their dilemma. Some people I know, they smoke recreationally. Like, they can still function. They ain't gonna risk their jobs over it. But, you know, I would never even roll those dice. But some people, you know, they just get away with everything. No matter they doing something they know could get them removed. I just don't see nothing to gain from it. I don't want to look like I'm 75 years old. I don't want to look like that in my 30s and 40s. Sorry. I rather look my age or look younger than my age. I don't want to look 20 years older. Sorry. So, anyhow, I'm getting out of here. I'm got more videos to make and more stuff to talk. Adios, amigos.